recently I have seen a number of posts and lives and all kind of things trying to discredit the educational value of ethnic Black American women. And it's coming from a lot of different groups. And I remember thinking when I first started seeing this lately, especially talking about whether Black American women are the most educated group in America. That conversation, that conversation resurfaces and pops up every so often, at least once a year. You start seeing all this stuff across your timelines. And you start asking, well, where's this coming from? And why? And so right now, it just seems to be a lack, well, it's always been, but a real lack of truth in media when it's concerning these other so called ethnic groups or immigrants or people who ran away from their own country and didn't build nothing. It seems to be amongst them that they keep running their mouth talking about Black men and ethnic Black American women. And And unless someone says something, say, hey, just tap them on the shoulder and remind them, say, hey, you guys came here from the worst conditions in the world, in the history. And you get here and you get brand new. We ain't forgot where you come from. We just haven't. So this lack of truth in media coming from these people has got to be checked. And you guys have got to check them. And they keep bringing up this educational thing with Black women, but they do not mention that Black American ethnic, let's be specific here, ethnic Black American women are the only women in America who actually built America and by proxy the rest of the world. That's who did it. These people who came here, they didn't bring nothing with them. They didn't bring no educational value. They didn't build nothing in their own homelands, but they hear steady talking trash about ethnic Black American men and women. So, I mean, you can't even name one foreign female in America who created or invented anything of value that moves society forward. You can't name nothing. Not the Asian, not the white, not the African, not the Caribbean woman in America. They didn't bring nothing with them but an empty belly. Huh? But they hear and they ride the coattails of ethnic Black American women for everything and all things dealing with womanhood itself. And that includes educational opportunities throughout America. And they were made possible by Black women who kicked down the doors to education. So to sit up here and keep talking about, ethnic Black American women or Black women are not as educated as these other groups, well, what have they done? How have they proven themselves? Alongside the Black men, most of these groups, Black women especially, have been plotted against. They're the most plotted against people in America. We are. There's no people sitting in a room or having board meetings plotting against Asian women or white women. No. In fact, they do the exact opposite. They're in rooms trying to find ways to uplift the Asian women and uplift the white women in America. Meanwhile, there are constant schemes and plots against ethnic Black American women. But y'all still got so much mouth. All these economic programs are developed and initiated for every woman in America except Black American women. Huh? Even their credit reports are wiped clean upon their arrival here. And the loans that they get are pre-approved before they even fill out the damn applications. All those programs, DEI, and what was the other one that came out first? Uh, Affirmative action. Those things benefited everybody else except Black American women. Huh? Look that up. None of these programs was doing a lot for Black Americans. And then next thing you know, the immigrants was benefiting from all the stuff that these same people have fought for. So I get tired of hearing all that education, all that nonsense, because they ride the coattails of Black American women. All of them do. They didn't bring nothing. Go find me, go drag out some Hispanic woman who contributed anything to American society. You ain't gonna be able to find me now one, because I've looked. I've looked at the imported African women and what they brought to the table, and I couldn't find a damn thing. Nothing. So you can miss me with all that bullshit. Black American women who are winning, man, come on. They did that shit on their own. So it is completely an achievement that they got out of the mud, to be honest, with no help from government organizations or financial institutions to back them. And in that in itself is an amazing accomplishment. So don't let people sit up here and try to run game on you or send smoke your way and you don't respond to them, because you can look at this is just a few of the accomplishments of intelligent ethnic Black American women. And they did a lot of stuff at a time when they couldn't even walk through the front entrance of a building, or have their name written down in certain books, or could use a particular any bathrooms and water fountains. So all this stuff was done. And it's been continuous. So to tell me that some other group is more educated and they're doing more and bigger things than ethnic Black American women, you telling me a bunch of bullshit. Because it's not true. Show me all these strides and stuff that all these other groups are making. Huh? You're not going to find one. You're not going to find one. Now, like I said, you guys have got to stand up and let all these other groups know that we see you, and we know you didn't contribute nothing to society. You didn't come here. You didn't bring nothing. You didn't build nothing. Not a damn thing. Everything was built when you got here. So all this talk and all this trying to demonize or villainize or marginalize ethnic Black American women, you go get smoke from us. Same as you go get